Alright, let's start this again.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel.
What's up YouTube? My name is Alec, better known as Last Minute Habits, and today we're gonna do the first mukbang on this channel. Today we got a special guest, and just to get out of the way, we got my cousin Jaymie in the building.
Hello.
Introduce yourself. Jaymie does have a channel of her own, so I'll plug her information there with a fine fee of $100.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, because no free shoutouts on here.
Thank you.
Today we're gonna be eating some healthy food. We got some squash tacos here. I think I had some food that just came out of my mouth. Maybe we had a few bites already. Some buffalo cauliflower, some quinoa rings, and some cauliflower tacos.
Health is wealth on this channel.
Exactly.
He's actually becoming a health YouTuber.
Yeah, exactly. So we might just change up the channel and just screw fashion, but just kidding. Anyway, so we had some questions that were submitted by some followers on the Instagram, but we got some funny questions. So we've added some more questions, and we're just gonna go along and eat and answer questions. So anyway, what kind of content do you do on your channel?
Oh my god. Okay, do you want to do it first?
Yeah, we'll just jump into the ladies first. I'm not touching that.
I'm scared because I know which questions are gonna come up. Oh, this one's an empty one.
This is solid start.
Ready?
Yeah.
Is it recording?
Yeah, it's still going.
Good. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, this is the one that we both wanted.
Okay. So
Have you ever been fired? If
Oh.
so, what for? If not, why not?
okay. So some people know, if not, so yes, I have been fired before. I think I'm allowed
Yeah,
to.
do tell.
I think I've told the story.
I don't
even know if I'm
suggest-
allowed to tell the story, but
I
I'm
don't
gonna
suggest
whatever.
saying.
I've been fired, so I don't work there anymore. So I used to work.
Oh, you're gonna just say the name.
Oh, am I not supposed to say?
I don't know if you should.
Nah, who cares? I don't
Okay.
work there. What are you gonna do? I'm fired. So I used to work at before. I'm gonna try to make this very short because it's a long story. So during Christmas, they give Christmas gifts to the employees, and this year in particular, they were giving out scarves to their employees, like the diamond mosaic scarves that they sell in stores. So each employee was getting one, but at Christmas Eve, I didn't know that there was a men's scarf and a women's scarf, so the women's get the women's scarves and etc. So I grabbed one on Christmas Eve, and I just carried on with my life. And at the time, my ex-girlfriend was also working in, and she got a scarf as well, but neither of us wanted it. So then on Boxing Day, when I came in for my shift, one of my stock associates came back to the back and said, this is after a 12-hour shift, and said, "Hey Alec, you didn't grab your scarf." I was like, "Oh, okay." And I'm tired at this point, so I'm not really thinking about that I already got a scarf. I'm just like, "Oh yeah, great, cool." And then I technically had 3 scarves at this point. I didn't want the scarves, so if you're from Toronto, there's this Facebook group called Buns.
Mm-hmm.
It used to be called Buns. I think it's called Pals now. Anyway, it's a trading group, and it's only strictly trading. You can't sell anything there. So if you have some, quinoa rings that you can't finish, you can like trade it and ask for whatever. So I put it up on. I put it on the group, and I just set it and forget it. And I forgot what I was asking in particular, but that has no relevance to the story. About a month later, I think at this point I was looking for a raise, and I was just waiting to get a promotion or something like that. And so talent acquisition came into the store and wanted to speak with me. So I'm like, "Oh, perfect.
This is my time to shine."
I'm gonna get my raise. This is perfect. And this is a quick important note, is that this was a day before my birthday, or 2 days before my birthday, that talent acquisition wanted to speak with me. So we started talking, we started walking to this food court area, and there was another guy there, and his He was the head of LPSA, which is loss prevention. And I was like, okay, cool. Like head of
maybe they're putting me there.
Yeah, so I don't know if they changed the titles, but the people that stand in front of the front doors are called LPSAs. And they so I'm like, oh, they're gonna promote me, or they're gonna change my position from shipper receiver to an LPSA. And I'm like, oh, I don't want that. So it wouldn't even click in that like I'm getting in trouble. So the first question goes off, hey, do you know like what we do like as LPSA or loss prevention? And I said, oh, I have an idea. So this guy goes on for like 30 minutes explaining.
You're like, this is my new job description.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, he was going thoroughly into descriptions. So half an hour goes by and I'm listening, kind of, not really, to the point where he goes, so when was the last time you took something that didn't belong to you? And I was like, what? And I was like, I didn't get it. And I wasn't playing stupid. So then eventually he goes, oh, he goes, oh, have you heard of buns? I'm like, oh, yeah. So I knew what I talked about. So I talked about, oh, yeah, I got the scarf. I got 2 scarves and stuff like that. So it wasn't the fact that like I posted the thing for trading. Mm-hmm. It had nothing to do with that. They just really wanted to know why I had 3 scarves, and I told them that my ex-girlfriend.
$300 scarves. That's not a lot.
They're free. These are gifts.
Not a lot.
I gotta emphasize that these are gifts. They're free gifts, right? So I said, oh, like my girlfriend at the time. So my girlfriend got one, and I got one on Christmas Eve, and then on Boxing Day, blah blah blah, I got another one. So they're like, so why didn't you say that you already got a scarf? And I'm just like, oh, but. I don't know, I worked a 12-hour shift. I wasn't really thinking about that I got an extra scarf at this point. So I gave it an analogy where, because I'm really good with analogies, I just said, well, if you're at like an ice cream shop and you order a single scoop and you get an extra scoop.
Wait, you gave him this?
I gave this specific analogy. It's the first one that popped into my mind. Is that if you get an extra scoop, are you gonna say, hey, I only asked for a single scoop? I mean, they're not gonna put that scoop back, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, he didn't like that analogy. Yeah, he didn't like it at all. Anyway, that conversation was over. A day later, they call me like on my birthday, because I was out at Korean barbecue. They say like, hey,
your favorite place.
Yeah, and they say like, oh, can you come to the head office? And essentially, yeah, I got terminated. And the reasoning was poor decision making. That was the reason. Like, it was not the fact that like I was trading them. It was the fact that I was in possession of 2 free scarves. I also asked him like, why did somebody complain about not getting a scarf? And he's like, no. So I was like, oh, okay. So these are also gifts. I didn't steal anything by any means, but anyway, that's my story about being. That was my very short version of telling the story. Yeah. All right. Let me just take a bite of this because, like, I talk way too much.
That's okay.
I need to thoroughly tell details, but I don't even know. I don't know if I'm gonna get in trouble for telling the story, but
I really hope you don't get in trouble.
Whatever. I'm fired from there. Alright, moving on. Alright, this one.
Hey. How's your taco? No! I'm ready.
The taco's great.
Hit me with it.
Yeah.
Is it? I can't. I'm not reading it.
Have you ever had a pregnancy scare? It says, have you ever had a pregnancy scare?
Is that the other question?
It's legit the question.
I'm gonna go with no. I'm a child of God. If you're family, this is your time to exit the video. I feel like it's gonna go downhill from here. We love you. Thank you so much for supporting our channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe, but just get out now. But pregnancy scare? Oh yeah.
That's not my question. I had a good story for that one.
Okay, tell. I was ready to tell my Dairy Queen story, so.
Did I ever have a pregnancy scare? No, because I don't get pregnant, but I don't care if I can say what I want. Okay, so this is the only time where I had a pregnancy scare. I'm gonna get so much shit for talking about this. there's a girl that I was seeing. And long story short, she has a what is it? An IUD, right? And so technically she can get pregnant. So
in the 99th percentile.
Yeah. You're not. It help you get, not help you, but helps prevent getting you.
There's no help. No help.
No,
I don't want any help.
Anyway, you're not supposed to get pregnant from it, essentially, right? So there was a time where I like finished inside her, and this is the first time I ever did that, and I felt like very scared, but like she's like, oh, it's okay, it's fine and everything, but I was talking to one of my friend Haley, and because she likes, like, no, anyway, I don't want to get into those details. I was talking to my friend Haley, and I was telling her about, like, hey, have you ever had a pregnancy scare? And I was talking to how my friend that I was seeing has an IUD, and she's like, yeah, like my friend had, like, one of my girlfriends has an IUD, and she still got pregnant. And this is like, I didn't even tell my story at this point, and I was already like scared that I did this, and she tells me like, yeah, she got pregnant. I'm like, oh, this is not, yeah,
interesting, how bizarre.
Yeah, and I got concerned. I was so like stressed out, and she's like, oh no, but it should be fine. I'm like, yeah, but it was fine.
Did you buy a plan B the next day? You were like, oh, just kidding.
No. But yeah, no, she wasn't pregnant. She didn't become pregnant, but that was the only time I had it. That was like a few years ago.
Do we still talk to her?
So you
No, you don't want to get to that one?
No.
I don't.
We can move on. You gotta answer questions. I should get another one.
This is empty.
See, I should pick another one because I'm telling.
Okay, fine.
That's the second story I told in a row.
I was ready to say I almost got fired at Dairy Queen. You're like,
alright, this one.
Go for it. I'm scared.
Oh, okay. If you were to kill me, how would you do it? That's easy. Yeah, if you were to kill me, how would you do it?
You go on runs.
Okay.
So I would figure out, and you post when you go on runs. So it'd be so easy to just kidnap you.
So what, like after my run, you'd be at the finish line?
Like
and
mid-run, get a Sprinter van, throw you in the van, and then drive that van.
Wait, what? What?
I don't want to kill you, but like if I had to kill you.
You're gonna kidnap me?
Kidnap you in the van while you're on a run.
Okay.
And then.
So I'm out of breath at this point.
And then we're driving that van off a cliff because I don't want to see you die.
Oh.
But I'm not in the van. You're driving the van.
So you kidnap me and I drive the van?
Yeah.
I don't have my license.
No.
That's why I would die.
No, like we duct tape you to the van, like.
Who's we?
I don't know.
Who's we?
Just.
I duct tape myself. Okay.
Yeah, no problem. And then you drive off the cliff.
So after I run, I'm exhausted and out of breath, and then we're gonna drive off a cliff into what? Into like the ditch or into like a river?
Lake.
So I'm tired, and then I'm suffocating because I can't breathe in water.
Yeah, and then you're drowning.
Honest, if I have to answer, like suffocating is like my worst fear.
Really?
Like that feeling of drowning, man, just shoot me in the head. Like get it over with. I gotta go through all this suffering.
Yeah,
Wow.
but honestly.
Wow.
We live in Canada. So
the audacity.
I would feel bad killing you in your house.
But you wouldn't mind me suffocating.
Well, like.
And I'm already out of breath after.
How would you kill me?
I just tell your parents that you did a bad thing and they do it for you. We're strict ass parents.
Oh god. Jen.
Oh, you want to switch? Sorry, I didn't even finish. Did you finish that talk? Okay.
Not yet, but I don't think I'll finish the whole thing.
I'm just gonna finish one.
Switch whenever you want.
Yeah, my bad. I'm just.
Oh, are you ready?
No.
What's the worst thing you've done in a relationship?
What's the worst thing I've done in a relationship?
Yeah.
Okay. This doesn't really count because it's like grade 7, grade 8.
Oh, that doesn't count. It needs to be recent.
Recent. I'm a good boy. Worst thing I've done. Grade 7 girlfriend going to grade 8. I moved schools, but I was still dating my grade 7 girlfriend. And when I went to the new school, it was long distance. At that point, when you're different school, it's still that's like long distance. And at the new school, I found a new girlfriend.
Oh.
And
We can
then
use names.
I told her, no, just in case. And I told the new girlfriend that I broke up with the other one when I didn't.
Oh.
But then the following, like a month later, I went to go
Yeah.
see my grade 7 girlfriend.
Did you break up with her?
So I was trying to break up with her.
That was the plan.
So this is what happened. Like, I said, yeah, I was trying to break up with her about how grade 7, I'm like, oh, I don't think this is working out. And because we're like different schools, you got strict parents. You know, the grade 7 was like 13 years old. And then we were dating, I think 13 months at that point. And I just said, yeah. And then she's like, oh, this is what she said. She started crying.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's like, my parents are not as strict. Like, we can like hang out more often and everything. And I said, and she started crying. And I started crying. I was like, okay. And then we like made out.
Oh God.
And then
She's in love with you at this
And then
point.
my friends were looking at me because my friends were in the background, like there for support, I guess. And then I told them that I didn't do it, and they just said, "Wow." And then we walked away, and then I logged into MSN at my friend's place, and
What was your MSN?
and at that time you celebrate like 1 month anniversaries. Right?
Oh yeah.
So-
Happy 14 months, babe.
Yeah. So my new girlfriend, I log in, she's like, "Oh, happy 1 month anniversary," and I said, "I cheated." And then yeah, it was pretty bad. Like I put that girl through I probably gave her some trust issues for sure.
She's probably out there now, and she's like every boyfriend she has. She's like, this thing happened to me, and like I
Yeah.
just want you to know before
Well,
we
that
get
doesn't count.
together.
Like grade 12, but like that probably traumatizes her.
Yeah,
'Cause that's
she has
the-
trust issues and daddy issues now because of you.
I don't know about daddy issues. I didn't get her pregnant.
Yeah, not the same girl. Not the same girl.
No. Okay. No.
Alright, hit me with a question.
Yo, why? This is like me just being bashed. I'm just like, confessing all today.
What was the question? I could answer it too. What was the question? What was the last one? I could answer
Oh,
it too.
yeah. I already know the answer.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't. Oh, did I just wipe some sauce on the forehead?
No, you're good.
Okay.
What was it?
It was like, what was the worst thing you done in a relationship?
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I like. Oh God. You know what I'm scared about? Is that boys are gonna watch this from my Instagram that I've ghosted, and they're they're gonna know. I like to do this thing called not replying and blocking your number and then telling you our lives are in parallel. So. There's someone I work with and he says that I'm Casper the Ghost because I'll just ghost guys if I don't like them. I think that might be the worst one. XOXO, I love all of you.
That's not bad. That's
That's
not.
mean.
But that's not in a relationship. The question is like, what have you done in a
Yeah, but they
relationship?
think we're in a relationship and I'm like,
That was a terrible answer. And I spilled out my.
I'm not spilling out the beans.
I was going deep. I went back to grade 7.
Oh,
2007. That was
Wait, is this
14
my
years.
turn?
Yeah,
No.
it's your turn. Oh wait, my turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's get some more pregnancy scare questions. Oh wait, don't put that back in there. Nice. Trouble. This one's blank. Why do we have blank ones in here?
Because he wanted to make it look
Okay, this one. Oh, this one right here. Oh, when did you screw up everything? Wait, I can't even read. When did you screw up everything up, but no one ever found out it was you?
When I screw everything up and no one found out it was me.
That was
We're
14.
going back to like 15. I worked at Dairy Queen and I specifically know that whenever I closed, I did not do everything I was supposed to. I would like leave something on, like the gravy thing. Like the store could catch on fire.
Wait,
and I
Dairy Queen sells gravy?
Yeah. There's
Like a gravy blizzard?
That's disgusting.
They put like the blizzard and then just
Oh, and the
They
gravy's
do
in the
it?
middle, you just
they're like it scores.
Yeah. I screwed everything up and no one caught me. I definitely left everything on in there. And then I was like, okay.
Oh, this is like baby food. This is a baby
I
food
don't have
answer.
a good answer for you for this one. I'm sorry. I love you. Do you want to ask me another one?
Yeah, I want to do another one.
Just
Like,
ask me another one. I feel
these are
bad.
all lame. Alright, this is an easier one, I guess.
Okay.
Describe your worst bathroom-related disaster.
Bathroom-related disaster?
Yeah, bathroom-related disaster.
I don't think it was a me disaster, but the second time or the third time I ever went clubbing, oh my god, this was it. We went, Okay, we went to my friend Steven's house. We're all getting ready there. We got a party bus. This party bus is in the middle of Pickering on a one-way road. And
we don't know what Pickering is.
I know.
Pickering is like suburb.
It's on a one-way road and it's going all the way down. I need to pee. I'm ready to pee in the bucket at the back of the party bus. That's like there if you need to puke. So we're in this party bus. We finally got on the highway. This is like 45 minutes in. It's like almost 12 o'clock. Like I don't know why we're still going to the club. In this party bus, get to the club. I am running down the stairs to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Bathroom related disaster. I sit on the toilet. I don't look at what's my surroundings. I'm already fucking hammered. Am I allowed to swear?
Yeah, I swear all the time in my videos.
I sit on the toilet and I am sitting in another girl's puke.
That's disgusting.
You fucking asked for this.
You sat in puke?
Yeah, and then I was wearing pants where like if you put them up, you would know that my ass was wet. So I was like, I'm gonna have to clean this up. But you could hear audibly that I knew what was happening. Cause like my friend was in the stall next to me and I was like, oh shit.
Ew.
I know it's gross. I'm sorry.
Just like the sight of like...
You asked for this.
I mean, sure, yeah.
You asked for the worst guest. I'm scared. I'm nervous.
Alright, your turn.
My turn?
Yeah. You get to pick this one. You got the one?
Yeah.
Oh.
Can I guess who it is too? Is there anyone you told me about before?
Wait, what's the question?
What's the worst date you've ever been on?
Alright, let me think. Oh, okay, I know. It's not recent. But
sure?
this one stands up. And I'll tell you how much of a simp I was, okay?
I'm excited.
So, I remember the girl's name. I'm not gonna say her name, but...
You can say her name. You can...
I'm gonna say Jennifer for the sake of the story.
Wait, give her like a name.
No, yeah, Jennifer.
Okay.
For the sake of the story. So this is like high school. Maybe after high school, I can't remember. But somewhere around high school time. And... I wish I knew what movie it was, but there's this girl and I asked her out to the movies because that's what you do at that time. And we were watching the movie together, obviously in the theater, and like I wanted to like, you know, put my arm around her and like just like, you know, cuddle with her, right? Yo, tell me how I was on that hashtag #MeToo movement from like the get-go. So, during the movie, I don't know like how far in the movie I lean over to her and I say,
Are you comfortable with that? Can you sign this consent form? You just have your pen ready and you're like,
Yo.
hey, can you just sign this consent form before I go any further?
I said, it's so embarrassing. I said, hey, do you want to cuddle? I said, hey, do you want to cuddle? And then, but I thought I whispered it like very quietly. But the worst part of it wasn't even that fact that I asked it. It was the follow-up to it. It was the row behind me. There was another couple there. And all you hear is the guy whispering to his girlfriend, like, did that guy just ask that girl to cuddle? Yo, I was embarrassed.
And how old were you?
Yeah, I was like high school.
Oh, okay.
Bro. But it's like the fact that I asked. You know when you say something and when it comes out, you're like, why the fuck did I ask that?
Yeah.
That was one of those times.
I'm embarrassed for you.
Yeah, my cheeks hurt, man. That was so embarrassing, yeah.
I'm so sorry to whatever girl that was. This behavior is not condoned here. Hey, do you want to cuddle?
Yeah, I said that. That's so embarrassing.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a very, like, simp moment.
Don't ask me a question.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
Give me like a PG.
I don't want to keep it PG, but I'm gonna get fucking...
Alright, it's another blue one, so it's probably mine. Oh, what's something embarrassing you recently searched up?
This was last night when we were picking food. So
the Gluck Gluck 3000.
Gluck Gluck 3000 is the second thing actually. I searched up glory hole because
Oh yeah.
I searched up glory hole because I wanted to get glory hole donuts, but I totally forgot that it was a different thing. So I searched up glory hole and all the Pornhub comes up. And I was like, no, I want the donuts. So then I started typing in glory hole donuts, but I had already clicked into the Pornhub one, so I was like, oh, just kidding, just kidding. So yeah, that was the weirdest thing I've searched up. But Gluck Gluck 3000 is always up there.
Yeah.
We really.
That's not embarrassing. That's just like you just need to know.
Yeah.
Those are important things you need to know. All right, we'll do one more, and then we'll conclude the video. I don't know how people finish all this food. This is so
I
much
ate one
food.
taco.
And they have like a feast. Okay. Do one more, and then we'll wrap this up.
For you?
I guess. Just because I'm apparently only the one answering.
This is boring. Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
I won $1,000. What would I spend it on?
$1,000? How about you answer it first, and then I'll go.
For you.
Yeah.
You get $1,000. What are you spending it on? Is this pre-COVID or right now?
Right now.
Shoes.
You buy shoes?
You.
Like one pair of shoes?
You.
Oh, you answer for me?
Yeah, it's what would.
Okay, but I'm answering for myself?
No, I answer for you and you.
Oh, okay,
answer
yeah,
for
sure.
me.
Okay, yeah.
I won $1,000. What would I spend on it?
Oh.
So I'm asking
Oh, okay.
what I was
Oh,
spending.
my bad. I'm like illiterate. Okay.
Yeah, you buy shoes.
For
Or
you.
I want to think you're going to be really responsible, and then I want
Save
you to.
it.
Yeah, I want you to put like 800 in the bank, and then 200 to shoes.
You'd probably get like, I don't know, some like Lululemon.
Yep.
Or like some Sephora, some makeup.
Yeah.
That's just expensive.
Face cream's like $70.
I know. I'm aware.
You just know.
Alright guys, that concludes part 1 of this mukbang. If you want to watch part 2, head over to Jaymie's channel.
There's an onion. I can't. Can you do it again?
Okay. Alright guys, that concludes.
Hi guys.
Alright guys, that concludes part 1 of the mukbang. If you want to watch part 2, head over to Jaymie's channel. I'll put the link somewhere in the description box, I guess. But yeah, thank you for coming through. And yeah.
We'll see you over there.
It's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. Alright guys. Peace.